Nigeria is a diverse country with different culture and home to lots of beautiful women. And this is the reason why Nigeria organizes Miss Nigeria. It is an annual event which showcases Nigerian culture and the positive attributes of Nigerian women. Some of these contestants win good money and cars. Some winners are also awarded with scholarship. Everything about Miss Nigerian pageant is carefully put together to reflect Nigerian culture. Starting from the venue of the event to the dressing of the contestants, normally each state in Nigeria presents a contestant to represent the state, and the emerging winner portrays the exemplary qualities and serves as a role model for young women in the country. Nigeria, being a religious country, frowns out the show due to the events that lead to the selection of the winner. Sometimes the participants, they dress up in bikini, swimsuit, exposing their body, and other cultural attires. Some also adorn in sexy evening gowns, and some Nigerians don't like how they expose their body in bikini, swimsuit, saying that they are half naked. As young women, young single ladies lodged in hotel that they are not good enough to be in a decent relationship. Some men avoid marrying these beauty queens in the past. However, today a lot has changed, and some men today go for beauty queens, though not every man has what it takes to marry a beauty queen. If you're a weak man, if you're not a self-confident man, I bet you'll be intimidated by their beauty. You'll not be able to settle down with a beauty queen. I can remember when an 18-year-old hijab model, Shatu Gako, who represented the northwest of Nigeria, won in 2021, making her the first Muslim winner. The Hisbah police in Kano came for her, saying that her victory is a bad example to young Muslim girls. Hisbah police is a purist Muslim group in northern Nigeria. They criticize her participation in Miss Nigeria and describing her actions as illegal and a bad example, and her parents were invited for interrogations for questioning. However, that never deterred Gako, as she intends to make social impact with her position focusing on eliminating of period poverty. The Miss Nigerian beauty pageant has been on, and it's over 64-year history, if I can remember. The pageant is organized by Daily Times, owned by Folio Communications, and after Fidelis Anosike, who is the chairman, got married to Rita Dominic, they went into partnership recently with Audrey Silver Femme, run by Rita Dominic and Mildred Okwo, who is a well-known film director, hoping to use Miss Nigerian platform to transition into empowerment trust for young women. This is a very laudable idea, so long as it will be implemented accordingly, meeting its objective where the young girls will be empowered to be responsible women. As we know, so many girls have lost their voices because they're simply girls, because they're simply women. They don't have any place in the society. They're like second fiddle. So this now brought me to the first winner of Miss Nigerian pageant. There are so many things people don't know about her. The lady should be in her 80s now, and her name is Grace Atinuke. Is the first Miss Nigeria queen at the age of 26. She was born on the 6th November 1931 in Sabongeri, Kano, Nigeria by James Oyelude and Mata Dantu of Isanlu from Kogi State. Grace was brought up in northern Nigeria, had her primary and secondary school in Kano between 1940 and 1952. After she started working with UAC, in 1957, she represented then Northern Region at the Miss Nigerian Grand Finale. While working at UAC, her brother actually submitted her photograph to the pageant organizers, that is Daily Time. Previously, Miss Nigeria used to be a photo competition. When Nigerian Printing and Publishing Company, publishers of national newspaper Daily Times, established Miss Nigeria franchise, it started as a photo contest in 1957. The contestants submitted their photographs to the publication office in Lagos. The finalists were shortlisted, and the successful ones were invited to compete in the live final, which at that time did not include a swimsuit competition at Lagos Island Club. You know, Nigeria being a religious society, they frown at one exposing their body. Grace Oyelude won the maiden edition of Miss Nigeria and used her £200 cash prize then to travel to England and enroll in nursing school in Kent, United Kingdom, where she qualified as a nurse in 1961 and subsequently gained a midwifery qualification in 1962 from St. Thomas Hospital, London. She also obtained a diploma in nursing and hospital administration from Royal College of Nursing, England in 1971. Oyelude worked with several hospitals, including Paddington General Hospital, before relocating to Nigeria. She worked with Kaduna General Hospital between 1964 and 1965. She also worked as a senior nursing sister in charge of former former Kaduna nursing home, which is now Barrow Diko Specialist Hospital, Kaduna. During Nigerian Civil War in 1967, she led a team from Northern Region that helped Makurdi General Hospital to treat casualties of war. After the war in the early 70s, she worked as a senior matron and director of nursing services at the Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital. She was also an external examiner of Nursing and Midwifery Council in Nigeria, and she also chaired the Kwara State Health Management Board from 1980 to 1983. In 1985, she retired voluntarily. As a woman who believes in gender equality of man and woman, she holds the chieftaincy titles such as Iyolu of Isaluland and Iyalode of Okunland, and she has many grandchildren. So when Madam Oyulude was featured in cover of This Day Style magazine, and she was asked whether Miss Nigeria 1957 had any impact on her life, she made it clear that what she got out of Miss Nigeria is worth anything to her, and that was how she was able to further her education. That meant a lot to her, and that was the beginning of so many good things in her life. That when she won Miss Nigeria contest, surprisingly, because there were so many pretty girls there, like she said, her prize was a 2-week free trip to England, £200, and a wardrobe with 4 dresses and free hairdressing. During her visit to England for 2 weeks sightseeing around April, she went to the school where she had earlier applied. This was unknown to her sponsors, but she told her chaperone, the first finance minister in Nigeria, that went with her. The school gave her all the admission letters and all the necessary documents. After the 2 weeks, she came back to Nigeria. The scholarship was still not forthcoming, so in September, she took part of the £200 she got from the contest to buy a ticket to London. She traveled to England and started her training. The tickets, £92 then. That means £92 then, that was such a long time. Not like now. Naira is exchanging for, I think then it was 1 naira to £1, if I'm not mistaken. Not like now, Naira is exchanging for 1,200 naira to £1. Okay, so things were a lot better then. People were still dressing in their Euro and Buba, in their native, moving around, driving their 404 cars, and playing their old record systems. You know, so many things. There has not been lots of development, quite unlike now. But still, people had a way they enjoyed their lives. Just look at this guy now with his limousine now. Then I wouldn't know what it was called, maybe Citroen or something. He was cruising life, enjoying himself, neatly groomed, and he's good to go. Then they had several supermarkets. They call it what do they even call it again? Departmental stores. Then it was called departmental stores. They had a lot of them, and people had a way they enjoyed themselves. Salary was small, but it had a lot of value. Naira actually had a lot of value. To me, I felt Nigeria was better then than now. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, there is lots of development, but then I felt the quality of life was better, things were cheaper. So let me just have your thoughts in the comment sections. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna round off here. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.